and rolling. Oh my gosh. All right, up and down the fingers. And good morning, Richard. And into the palm. And that's of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrist. Up to the knuckles. And leave the ball on the palms, interlace the fingers and squeeze. I think I'll turn on the light here. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. Let's go on the back. Nina and I did it in the air yesterday for us all. And switch. Good to have a good Saturday. Turn out. Switch. Switch. And pinching at the waist. To the legs. Switch. 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 Yeah, and we'll leave the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball. Right in the middle of the foot. And press down 3 times. Knuckles. Cross the knuckles. Pivot on the toes, go across the top of the heel. Press down just below the first metatarsal, knuckle. Start at the top of the heel, middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release, reassess, and repeat. 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Rolling across. Roll across the top of the heel. And down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Release. Fall out of the way. Reassess. And let's do some wood chops. And then let's go diagonally one way. And then the other. up and shake the tree. Three, two, one, center. Twist at the waist. Swing it. And center with some ocean wave breathing. And fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, together and start. And center. Same thing. Other way. And center, and then take some steps forward. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. And then slap the opposite palm in front. Palm healed with the palm. Or slap the palm with the heel. Put on it. And then behind. And then a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk. March. Jog. Whatever works for you. We're going to pick it up in a bit, but you can continue to walk if you'd like. Or you march or jog. Or I think I'm going to sprint. Today we're doing our seated exercises. We will do some sit stands. One of those, but you can still do rapid squats. 5 Tibetans in the after class. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. And 20.
Someone is at the front door.
And 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlace the fingers. Raise the hands up. One up. Come on down, bend back if you can. Back to center. Bend to one side. And then bend to the other. Back to center. Lower the hands, press out of the chest. Come on down. One hand on top, one below. You can use a towel, band, strap. If you need to, otherwise just grasp your fingers and pull in opposite directions. And then reverse. And come on out and shrug. And roll the shoulders back. And forward. Extend the arms and tap the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades together in a T position. And release and squeeze. And release and squeeze. Release, bring one arm across the body, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. Yeah, and then the other. Rock both elbows, rock side to side. And bring the hands down and rotate the neck. Switch directions. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Tuck in the chin. Look to one side, drop the chin to the collarbone. And then look up. Back to center, still tucked. Look the other way. Drop it. And look. Back to center, tuck and head, like a picture. And let's grab a stick. I'm going to put the stick inside the arch of one foot, the other foot comes out, bend it at the knee. Slide down, stretch the other thigh. Go the other way. Come on up, bring one foot forward, put the stick behind it, slide down. Raise the sole of the foot and wiggle it back and forth if you can. And then press the sole of that foot against the stick. Yeah, same thing with the other leg. Sliding down, lifting and wiggling. And then pressing. And then coming out, holding on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. Feet are about hip width apart. We're pressing the toes into the ground, coming back on the fifth metatarsal, creating that big arch and holding. And then still pressing those toes into the ground, rock back and forth between the first and fifth metatarsal. Three, two, one, and hold. So we're going to do the EFI toning bar routine, starting with some dynamic swimmers. Go the other way. Go up overhead and go back and forth. And then bring it to the shoulders, palms facing in, then bicep curls. And then leave it below the waist, reverse the grip. Hinge at the waist, drop the stick. You can bend slightly at the knees. Come on up and do this 10 times. Head back, spine neutral. And then go down, stay hinged, bring the elbows past the rib cage. Come on up. Stick is at the shoulders lifted up overhead 10 times. And then below the waist, bring the elbows up to shoulder height. And then push out. Bring the stick behind you with the palms facing away from the body. And raise the stick behind you. And then reverse the position of the hands and do it again. And bring the stick up to the crook of the elbows and twist it the weight. And let's put the stick down and grab a chair. Going to start with our sit to stands. You can push off the chair if you need to. The main thing, though, is to make sure you sit down fully. I'm going to move my hands around in different positions. You can follow if you can balance yourself fine, then move your hands around too, however you want. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll go down. Hands parallel to the ears. We're sitting in the middle of the chair. Cores engaged. Fully. Navel back towards the spine. And come down about 45 degrees and back up. Let's do 7. And then cross the arms, across the chest, and tap the back of the chair. And come back. Again, cords engaged. And then let's bring one foot across the top of the knee on the other side and rotate the ankle in one direction. And then the other. And then point the toes towards and away from the shin. And then press down on the knee and hinge forward. Put that foot on the ground, lift the other leg across, and rotate the ankle. Go the other way. Point towards and away from the shin. And press down on the knee and hinge forward. Come on back, both feet on the floor. Let's do some marching. Wait, let's do it this way. Five, four, three, two, one. Stop. Good. Make fist with one hand, palm is open with the other. Press that fist against the palm. Then go the other way. Then grab each hand by the fingers and pull apart. Reverse the position and pull again. Grab one elbow and pull. Grab the other and pull. Hands behind the head, twist. And then put your feet out and try to tap the toes. Don't have to, but go towards it. And then finally, do some seated jacks. One more. Good. Grab your breath. We're gonna, we can stay seated if you want, you can stand for the breathing exercise. 2 breaths in through the nose. And then a nice, deep, long exhale through the mouth with whatever sound is peaceful for you. An ah, ah, a sigh, whatever it works. We'll do 8. Here we go. And we're standing. We're moving the chair out of the way. We're admonishing the cat for being late. Rubbing our hands together. And forming a chew. And centering the breasts. And let us open our hearts. Pause on that inhale. Exhale. Spread the wealth. And center with 2 breaths. And bring down chi from above. And gather from below. Ah.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
That was great.
Oh, good.
Thank
Yeah, that
you.
was I'm sorry, Art, take care.
Thank you. See you Monday.
All right, great.
Thank you, Tom. See
All
you.
right, Bill, take care. Richard,
Thank you.
you're very welcome. I am Alaska. We're going to do some Tibetans here. You ready? Yeah, we're going to get right in the way, right? 1, 2. And we're going to hit the floor. Hands are by the side or on the smaller back if you need support there. On the head if you need support at the neck. In the modified version, the soles of feet are on the floor as the head, neck, and shoulders come up, so do they. In the unmodified version, head, neck, and shoulders come up. There's some little extended legs come up, then back there. Look it up for a minute. Here we go. And the breast. Up on our knees. Arms. Back of thighs or on the glutes. You can rock back on the knees, going straight, keeping your spine neutral if you have issues with your spine, otherwise bend back. And come forward. Up to 11. And 2 breaths. Fix this. All right. We're gonna sit. Ideally, your hands are by your hips, but you can put them behind you if you need to. Legs can be extended, or in the modified version, the soles of the feet are on the floor. And we'll do some inverted tables. Well, that's not a good place to be. I think that's 11. 2 breaths. And that's. Turn around. Modified version all fours, we go from tabletop to Kodak. Unmodified is down dog to up dog. 1. Yeah, and then coming around. Now, legs crossed. However, it feels comfortable this morning. Rotate. 6 times in one direction. 5 in the other. On the last round, we can spread out. And do some box breathing. In the middle, over the left, and then over the right. You ready? One string out. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Go on the left. And going right. Coming up. Rotate 5 times in the original direction, 6 in the other. Repeating with some box breathing, but first we're going to switch the position of the leg. What was on top goes behind, goes below, what was in front goes behind. Let me see if I get this right. Yeah, all right. Here we go. That's right. On the left. And over the right. Coming up. Is that loud? Let me see, kid. Man. Until tomorrow or Monday.